hit that like button. Sharing is caring. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. It's some crazy news and information around the globe around this. Come on, baby. Mama said that there'll be days just like this.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
My turn! Told me it was my turn!
Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Hush your mouth over there.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So the Cowboys do just that. They trade away Odighizuwa. In return, they also trade away Solomon. I don't know who Temple he done stole, Thomas. But they trade away those boys. So now we're in a situation, in a scenario that what do we do? How do we move from here? Because the return on the trade is a third-round draft pick. And this morning on DLLS, I'm going to tell you, I lost that debate. You know, at least I can say something that they can really be something as it relates to owning up to my truth, right? I said that basically I wouldn't even trade Odighizuwa for a second-round draft pick. They just did it for a third, right? So now I'm sitting here, hey, the Cowboys, I know it's not a scheme. I know it's not a scheme fit for Osa to fit into a 3-4. I thought this was going to be a hybrid style of defense. I thought it was going to be multiple. I didn't think that they are trying to do everything all in 1 year. To me personally, this is just me, that I look at it like, let us see it first before you get rid of it. I know that a lot of people taking a dump on Odighizuwa, but I'm kind of liking this to last year. Everybody looked bad. I get it. The new face is always the prettiest thing in Dallas. I wanted us to keep and hold on to Osa because I thought that would be better for the team because we've been hit with crazy injuries for a long time. So, but unless they can find a way to salvage some of the moves that they did far as the last two seasons, hopefully we can see something with this trade. But a third-round draft pick to me is not enough skin for it. But they do free up cap space, right? So we need to see how much the cap space and the financial sides of it. But for player, I don't think that an interior player or anybody that you can get out of this draft is worthy of an Odighizuwa. But I could be 1,000,000% wrong. I know that George Pickens was traded for a third-round draft pick, right? So that can ease the burdens on a lot of things. And it is also reported that for those who are out there, Solomon Thomas is gone. So it is for what it is, Cowboys Nation. I think that would be pick 92 or pick 93, something like that I read. Here it is right here. I'm just going to pull this up. Appreciate everybody for rocking and tuning in to the nation and for the nation. All right, so it states here, breaking, the Cowboys are trading away defensive tackle Odighizuwa to the 49ers. Multiple sources tell Jordan Schultz. That was about 42 minutes ago, a little longer ago. And then you have the Cowboys recoup third-round draft pick that they gave last year trade for George Pickens. Now they have pick number 12 and 20 and the pick number 93. And then this states here, shout out to John Machota, it states that the Cowboys are now having the eight picks in this year's draft. They were first without a second and third. So now we back into the mix, Cowboys Nation. We have pick 12, pick 20, correcto. Instead of 93, we got pick 92, 112, and then we have 152, 177, 180, and 225. So we will see whether or not, this can clear up a lot of space, and then we can see how this can get things going. It's another piece to this equation too, Cowboys Nation. You know what that piece is? The piece is to this equation would be, all right, now that we got this thing traded away, right? The other piece of the other piece of this equation would be, are we doing the right things for this team? Are we building this team the right way? And this also got to be, if we are doing it, we have to do like this. Well, I don't know if I still have the panic man in here, but we're going to have to, we got to release the panic. We can't be panicking because at this point, this word will forever be a tainted word in the space of the Cowboys. And that word is, or that phrase is, trust the process. Trust the process. No one wants to hear that, right? Like, hey, man, what if I tell you, man, we got to trust the process now, man? None of you guys want to hear that. And that's just the reality of it, man. Yeah, so.
Cowboys are trading defensive tackle Odighizuwa to the 49ers. Per multiple sources, this is from Jordan Schultz. Osa, 17 sacks, 34 TFLs, 2 forced fumbles during his time in Dallas, was a team captain. Just got that new deal last year as the 3-tech. Eberflus clearly was a big fan of Osa, big reason why they wanted to retain him. He is now one of the assistant coaches in San Francisco. That connection, probably a reason why San Francisco wanted to pursue Osa, and so now the Cowboys are moving him to San Fran. When you talk about...
Well, before they go any further, this is Matt Eberflus breaking up a great idea that we had. Hey, why would we trade for Fred Warner? Come on with it.
Out having Kenny Clark, having Quinnen Williams. You add Abonia, who they just got from the Chargers yesterday. You still got Jay Toye on the roster, Solomon Thomas. It's like, okay, where's the fit here? And for Osa, maybe it benefits him to be able to go somewhere else where he can flourish and certainly be a starter, try and get back to more of those. Do we have the return?
3rd round pick.
Let's go! Wow.
Oh, they happy. Okay. Wow. Damn, man. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that Osa was a terrible player, because I'm just thinking 3rd round draft pick. It's not enough. I'm greedy. It should be a 3rd and a conditional. You got to put some type of conditionals in there. If you get high end production, it'd be a 3rd and a conditional 4th, or a 3rd and a conditional 5th, or something. I just thought that, if you look at, and then of course he had the elbow injury and all of that, and he's going through cleanup surgery. Yeah, the reason why I'm a little disappointed is because I just don't think that we got the maximum value of returns, and right now we living on possibilities. That's just how I'm looking at it, and I could be wrong with all of this, right? But let me see. Let me go back. Osa was drafted in the year Parsons was drafted, right? So let's go to the year 2020, and let's go to the year 2020, and let's do a snapshot at this. And we can talk about who's our 3rd round draft picks. All right, so in 2019, Tony Pollard probably was our 3rd round draft pick at that point, right? That was a slam dunk for us, right? 2020, we had Navel Gallimore. Okay. And then in 2021, we had Osa, right? Third round draft pick. In 2022, we had Jalen Tolbert. In 2023, we had DeMarvion Overshown. In 2024, we had Cooper Beebe. No, he wasn't the third, right? Well, we had multiple picks in that 2024 draft. So it could have been Cooper Beebe or it could be Mears Leofile. And then last year, it was Siobhan Revel. I don't know. Going by our track record, I think we can't say it's a 50-50 chance, right? Do we get a starters off our third round? I think we hit on Tony. We think, well, at this point, we hit on Tony, right? We hit on Michael Gallup. We hit on Jordan Lewis. So, okay, I might cheer up a little. Tony Pollard was the fourth, right? I might cheer up a little bit more when the actual draft here. When the actual draft come here, maybe I look at the Osa trade differently. But I just thought that we would be more unique if we had it, whereas you had Quentin Williams, and then you had Kenny Clark, and then you still throw in an Osa. I thought that look would have been more unique. I could be overanalyzing it altogether. But at the end of the day, who won the trade, ladies and gentlemen? In the chat, who won the trade, ladies and gentlemen? Did the 49ers won it or the Cowboys? I need to know, man. I know it's probably saying to ourselves, it's too soon to say, right? Because we got to really see who we're going to get with that third round draft pick, right? I think that a third round pick, okay, is an asset. Yep. Let me see. And I know they're not updated yet. Let me check over the cap and see where everything is at. We're gonna look up the cap space and see where everything aligns. It didn't update yet, so it didn't update yet. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. It still got us short. We short $280,000, so we still over a little bit. When they update the numbers, and when we get GP deal done, then we'll sit back and we'll say, all right, we got money now. This morning we was talking about, let me see where we at. Boom, 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 boom. Where we at on updating. Dallas won, fleeced. Dallas won this trade. Okay, all right. Okay, well, we'll see. This morning we was talking about, did we make the best moves possible? And are the Cowboys moving differently? Well, I think I was right? The Cowboys are moving differently, right? We are moving differently. We are moving differently, right? A third round is valuable yesterday. Now I guess it isn't. This is from BB13_ -13. I feel you, fam. I'm just saying we're looking at all valuable possibilities. We can't have all of these $20 million a year players. Yeah. And that's a good thing to say, and a good thing to see too. Mad Max couldn't pass the physical. Yes, we talked about that one. We need more and more cap space. And hopefully this would do it. Hopefully this would be something we can all sit back and say, yeah.
Here we go, day two.
We'll take that. And that could be your linebacker. That could be a safety. There are a lot of intriguing players there in the third round that you could look at. Kyle Lewis from Pitt. That could be a guy that you look at there. Bud Clark from TCU.
Pick in the 80s, something like that.
There's a lot of good options.
All right. Well.
All right. So Kyle Pitt, Kyle Lewis, not Kyle Pitt. Shoot. And what's the other guy? Bud Clark. So y'all can look up those guys. Those are good linebackers. But Bud Clark is more of a, I guess you can say, safety / hybrid type. But we'll see, man. Let's go Harold Perkins. Okay, I see you, fam. If we trade the 20th and the 3rd for Max, then we cooked it for real. You may be on to something. The 20th and the 3rd. Hey, you could have just traded damn Osage to the Raiders, but then they had to take on the contract, right? So I'm following you now. You trade the 20th in this 3rd that you just picked up. Technically, you traded Osa for Max, but you did like a basketball. Ain't this like how those basketball trades go, right? But you traded 20th in the 3rd for Max. And then they will be like, okay, all right, cool. Because what the Raiders got to do, they bullsugaring. Let me see how much money they got now. Yeah, all of that spending that they did. It haven't hit the account yet. If that goes down, that'll be crazy. It'll be crazy in a crazy way. That would be something that a lot of people say. Some people say fair, right? You need to anchor on the line. Osa is a 4-3 scheme player. He's a 3-5 positional player. This is from Recluse. Appreciate you, bro. No Max, no Worth, the damn goods. You know, I feel you on that. All right, so when we started talking about earlier this morning, we was talking about, well, I'm with the belief. Hold on. This is what I really, 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 really got to say to you guys at the tail end of the show. What I'm trying to say is it's too soon to grade the free agency on whether or not the Cowboys made the proper splash. What I said basically is that in the first week of free agency, the Cowboys normally sit on their hands. Normally they doing the cruise, maybe to Alaska, to the Bahamas, or what have you. They go on their Bohemian Grove cruise every year around this time. So now we can sit back and look at this team at least trying. They are making moves for Rashawn Gary, right? They made a situation and scenario to go get a Jalen Thompson. They made something to go get a P.J. Locke. Are these guys world beaters? No. But at least this shows a try. This may not be the look that we want, but historically speaking, the Cowboys, in my opinion, it may not be exciting moves, but they do make moves in the offseason. It's just that they are too damn slow. So when I'm seeing movement now, hopefully they keep this thing going. And we can say, okay, 2 weeks from now, when everybody else stop moving, the Cowboys still are moving this part here, moving that part there. So that's why I know for sure that if we continue every single pretty much week, if we making movements like this, I would accept this because they are trying to terraform this team to the 3-4 defense that CP is looking for, right? So we will see how all of this work out. Overall, right now, I can't totally grade this. I'm just looking at this like, so trust, I hate this word to say it, but trust this crazy process. Because if you were to make this move only for Max Crosby and do nothing, would you guys be satisfied with just Max Crosby and none of these moves altogether? Or would you be more understanding that, hey, let's just build this brick by brick. Let's build my identity. Let me get a Jalen Thompson. Let me get a PJ. Oh, let me get the Tito Arbonia. You know, that's a crazy name. I try not to say that. And then let me get a Rashawn Gary. So it may not be one pick of Max Crosby, who probably would not be ready and available week 1. But now this is a movement that now you can look at and you can say to yourself, okay, we building this team together so we won't be top heavy. That's the word. So we won't be top heavy. Boy, let's get it, Cowboy Nation. Shoot, we ain't going to be top heavy this day. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So I'm waiting on more and more details to come around. Hopefully somebody can give us the greatest scenario possible of what's all going to happen. Here we go right here for what's the ideal trade. Hold on, let me listen to these guys on this one. I like this topic.
Texted this in. I would love this. I'd be perfectly good with it. If the Cowboys walked away from the first 2 picks with Delane and C.J. Allen, how would you feel?
Yeah, no, I think that would be great. I wonder, though, if Delane's gone. That's the part where anytime you do a mock draft, It seems like he's right there on the edge. And then if he does go, that's where I think that's when they move back. People are like, oh, he's talking about how you need a trade partner. I just think the value on what the trade back will be just won't be as high as it's been in previous years because I just don't think this draft is that strong. And so, yeah, you might not get that second-round pick or whatever that you got in previous years. Maybe it has to be an early third or something. But I think they would take another top 100 pick and move back 4 or 5 spots, and maybe that's a spot where they take C.J. Allen, and then let's say they have pick 17 or 18, and then you also have 20 to add, maybe Avion Terrell or an edge rusher there or something like that. And so you fill 2 of those needs, but then you also got that other top 100 pick. That to me is, I think that's a very, very high probability that the Cowboys end up going that route.
All right, somebody texted this in.
No doubt. So the Cowboys, indeed, if they decide to go that route, that will be wild. It will be something that we can all say to ourselves, okay, all right, cool. So I do like the fantasy talk. I know you guys love the fantasy draft talk too. Somebody said, what about Solomon Thomas? I know I didn't touch much on him. Solomon to me was a vocal leader. He wasn't a rah-rah guy, but he was more of a vocal leader on his team on the defensive side. I don't think that's something that kind of translate over because I like vocal leaders that's vocal plus productivity, So even if you are the quote-unquote vocal guy, I need some productivity behind it. So losing out on Solomon was like, I hate to say it, like meh, but he was a vocal leader. I'm not going to dismiss that. But the Cowboys, boy, they are exactly moving differently. And we have now 8 draft picks. Now, with all of these picks, I don't want us to fall in love with them now. Still try to figure out ways to get that veteran guy in here. That's how I'm looking at it. But at this time, I would like to know your thoughts. I would like to know your feedbacks on everything. And we would think that we can get things going. Let's go, Cowboys Nation. Just bear with me.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
No doubt that's 214 and all threes or 817 and every 3 you can dial. Be sure to reach out to our proud partners, Frenkel & Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers, backed by a combined of 100 years of experiences. On the hotline for your mind, all you have to do is dial my line, and my line is 657-390-7391. I got somebody here from the 626. You're in the mix. Talk to me.
Man, Lord, I'm liking these moves a little bit. I feel you on. I like the rotation. If Osa was still here, I like that rotation in the middle to make you guys fresh.
Hold tight. I got a super chat.
Keep an eye out on Jonathan Greenard for that 3rd rounder.
He's talking about Jonathan Greenard for that 3rd rounder. I will. Appreciate you, freshman. But what you say, fam, from the 626?
Yeah, I was just saying I like that if we had that rotation, but it would just been too much on the defensive line with 3 $20 million defensive tackles, and then you still need a real edge. Mm-hmm. So we need an edge that can really go get the quarterback. So me personally, I think we would be if it's not a real injury thing, we need to go spend that 20, pick 20, and go get Max, get the corner with pick 12.
Okay.
And then pick up a veteran corner, and I think what we did with those safeties, the way these coaches can coach up these players and as pass rush specialists, I think I'd be happy with that offseason, to be real.
Okay, man. Definitely, I just got to see how this cake is going to look once it's baked. And once I see the cake baked, then I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions of everything. But for right now, I'm like in the middle, though.
Right now, it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough
right now.
And I'm in the middle for right now with everything that they're doing. But it's good to see movement, though, because normally the Cowboys don't move at all during this phase. Appreciate you for calling in.
Yeah.
That's from the 626. Yeah, from a productivity-wise, Osa and my guy Kenny Clark been probably at the same productivity level, right? Now, as far as scheme fit, of course, Kenny is a little bit more versatile. I think that he plays differently from Osa to that aspect because we've seen him play down at the 1, right? And body type, they're about pretty much almost the same size. So the Cowboys, what they got to do is figure out a way to make sure that they are able to only replenish what they're missing, right? If we can find another person that can rotate in to give us similar results, then this trade and this whole movement was all for a good cause. All right, I got the next caller on the line from the 409. What's on your mind? D Shift, talk to me.
What's up, Law?
What's up, man?
Nah, not much, man. I like this move. I can kind of remember last year when Osa was kind of struggling, when he was trying to be that guy or put in place to be that guy. He couldn't do it, and a lot of us were hesitant about the contract in the first place, but it was kind of a desperation contract, right? Because it was like, who else you got, So now you're able to unload a guy who you don't, the $20 million, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then from the Raiders aspect, I think I would much rather a first and a third than a first and Osa. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Raiders are in rebuilding mode, and I feel like rebuilding teams rather draft picks than a guy who's going to he wasn't enough for the Cowboys, so he's not going to be enough for where the Raiders are at. They're getting the rookie quarterback. I think they're trying to build around that. And so I don't really think they saw Osa as the asset as we see it. You see people talk about trade Osa for Fred Warner and trade Osa and Max Crosby straight up, and I don't see the logic in that, man. Like it's just,
the money side of it would have been crazy with the Osa contract. So I see your thought track on that. A first and a third, that should be something more value worthy because we're going to have to pick up the salary aspect of Max. So yeah. I think I can see that working out. Yeah.
And I think I've heard somebody say, I think it was Henny, where you talking about Max will cost you like $7 million this year. Because he's already, he's a guy that has a contract, and that you can push some of that money back,
His contract is very much so. I saw it yesterday. For the next 2 years, I believe his cap hit is literally under 30 mil. So yeah, you are absolutely right. But go ahead.
And I feel like Max, for the next 3 or 4 years, and that's what we're looking at, right? You talk about a first-round pick. A lot of people are hesitant about wanting to get a first-round pick. Well, first-round pick, you only got them for cheap. If it's a real good player, and that's what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping for a real good player from first-round pick. We're not hoping for a Mozzie or a Taco. Like, I don't want a first-round pick who's willing to play out the duration of a 4-year contract and take a 5th-year option. You want a guy like CD, who by year 3 is going to be looking at, all right, I need to get paid, because that means they done put up production to say, they had a cachet to say after year 3, I need a new contract, I need a new extension. So you're going to have to pay these guys anyways, right? So essentially all you have them for is 3, maybe 4 years. And so when you look at it from that aspect, I feel like Max can give you 3 or 4 years. And then after that, you just go back to the drawing board. So, and then he's going to come in day one giving you value as opposed to, people talking about getting a defensive end.
Right.
But there's only been, I looked it up, and there's only been 3 defensive ends who've given you top flight production as a rookie, and that's Micah, Javon Curse, and Dwight Freeney after pick 11. I think one was picked 11, 12, and 16 respectively. Everybody else been top 5 picks. So you talking about three defensive ends out of the past 25, 30 years. So you're hoping for an anomaly to come in. You know what I'm saying? And I get the whole defensive end by committee.
Yeah.
But that's nothing to hang our hats on, Law. Like, we talk about the running back committee, the wide receiver by committee. You don't have the depth. And look at
But
Mike
in
McDonald
closing,
was already
in closing.
Yeah, Mike McDonald was an established defensive coordinator.
Right.
So like Christian Park's not established defensive coordinator. So you putting hopes on a rookie DC as opposed to a guy who already laid the foundation, and then the next year Christian Parker still got to build. So he needs some help, and you go get a guy. So that's my thoughts, bro. I appreciate your time, man. And how about them Cowboys, bro?
How about on this D shift from the 409? Man, he threw a lot at me. I can say that the first and the third thing is very much so understandable. The contract money on Max, it's not that bad, but you would still make a trade and then restructure some stuff so that you can free up even more money, right? And then we have a super chat. Appreciate the super chat from Nigel. Let me see. It says, could it be players don't want to sign here due to rookie defensive coordinator? Dean is an example. Unless he came out and said that's the reason why, I don't think that that's the case nor the scenario. Sometimes other deals are better. Other scheme roles are fitting better. So for players for that. So I don't think that people are disregarding signing here because of CP is a rookie. 9 times out of 10, players don't want to go where it's too rough and difficult. But, it is for what it is. I got from the 530. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, sound like you in Dubai. I gotta say goodbye. Sound like you in Dubai. Hey, call back in. Hang up and call back. Man, that boy is in Dubai. Hang up and call back, man. Oh Lord. It sounded like he was in a wind tunnel, wasn't he? Jeez. Let me try you again now. Let me bring you up from the 530.
Law, can
You're
you hear
live.
me?
Yes, indeed. I can hear you better now.
Hey, what's going on, Professor Law? How you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm great, man. How about yourself?
Good. It's a beautiful day over here in California.
Oh, that's where you at, man. Where the beautiful weather.
Yeah, gotta represent the California Cowboy fans,
Yes, indeed, man. So what you got for me today, fam?
All right, everything that's been going on, how do you feel now about maybe getting a second for Ferguson, and then we go and pick up like a Jonnu Smith or an Njoku?
Hey, both of those boys, I would like, especially Njoku here. I just think that he just never had a quarterback. He just never had a quarterback. We can turn him up, but he's not on the trading block. That's Dak Prescott's best friend.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott can find a new best friend just like he found a new lady.
I walk right into that one, man. Yes, indeed.
Not bad, Love. Not bad. Shout out
you're
to
right.
Dak, love him.
Yes, indeed. That's a player right there, huh? But
I think
don't know.
Njoku, just his time with the Browns, he showed a lot of potential, downfield presence, blocking, everything that we could really use, like that Ferguson hasn't been providing for us much the last couple of years.
It's crazy because Ferguson is a catch, and I'm gonna get on down on the ground guy. We definitely would love to see a yak guy, somebody that can take the ball and get upfield. We know that my guy Brevin Spanford is that guy, right? It's just that the Cowboys so far been featuring Ferg over those other boys, but it would be nice to see David Njoku here or Juno Smith. I like both of them.
Yeah. In closing, Law, I just want to say hopefully we get this thing worked out because I've been a Cowboy fan for 31 years and I've just been a loser this whole time. So hopefully we get to winning.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man.
Have a good one, Law.
All right, bet. All right, hold tight, y'all. Hello. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him?
This is Clarence Hill checking in with Law Nation.
Hey, he won.
Trying to get it out the mud.
Hey, he won that debate this morning, though. Shoot. I would definitely trade Osa now for a second.
All I was saying was, and we're gonna talk about it again, but ain't nobody worried about the 49ers being a rival. You do what's best for your team. And what people got to understand is that they letting them young guns cook. They letting them young guns decide what's best for their defense, what's best for the fit with the defense. I'm talking about the young guns on their defensive staff.
Okay.
And this was about what fits best for Parker, what the division they have for these guys. And that means Osa and Solomon and all that vibes and culture they were talking about last year, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. So, hey, man, we'll talk about it more in the morning time tomorrow, man. See you then, bro. All right. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, he busted my chops over here on that. But, man, it's all crazy, though, man. It's all good. Yeah, I got my guy Aaron, though. 5'6", you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
Ooh, them boys is cooking over there.
Man, they cooking, man. They doing. I got them backwards because what I'm gonna say tomorrow, fam, is that the Cowboys are moving different. They think the Cowboys moving the same though.
Yeah, they moving different. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they got over Bland.
Ooh, if they get from under Bland, that now they doing miracle worker stuff, you know. And I'm not saying I'm not beating up Bland, but they just dodged. It stated here, just updated. The Cowboys just dodged an $80 million deal for Osa. They dodged a 80. Don't y'all know Osa contract $80 million? They just saved $80 million. But keep going. Shit. Who wrecked the Ferrari? Don't worry, Uncle Louie gonna pay for it. You know?
Exactly. Don't even trip. Don't accuse.
Yeah.
Nah. This is. And I was talking to my friend when I first heard it. I was like, man, if it ain't what's that linebacker? Bro, I would have tried Osa for the linebacker, but
yeah,
you know that was a little reach. No, I know that was gonna be a reach. Damn, we got a third.
Yeah, we got a third. Yeah.
So we should be able to pick up a linebacker or maybe a corner in the third round.
Man, whenever this $80 million hit the account, you know, if something like that happened to us, we refreshing, right? We sitting there looking at the computer screen saying, hey, when that money gonna hit the account? As soon as that money hit the account, I think for sure that the Cowboys are gonna get that linebacker or to a degree that cornerback that they need. And then they might still figure out a way to say, hey, Matt Eberflus, you owe us another one, man. And Matt Eberflus going to say, what? You need this DB name to run Bland. It could be that. So many things can happen. And if that do happen, the Cowboys are really operating differently.
Exactly. And I was going to say one more thing. Oh, about trading the draft picks. Still keep your 2. Is there another team that has 2 draft picks?
I don't think so this season. I don't think so.
The Chiefs don't have 2?
I don't even know, man.
Cause I was like, if we can trade our 2 for their 2, like move the 12 up to maybe like who has the 6th pick?
Like they do a swap pick type of scenario. Yeah, that could be a thing.
You get our 12, you get our 6, and then vice versa.
No doubt, man. We'll find out, man.
That's all I got, love. Yeah.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Let me hear you say it.
Man, how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? That's from the 5'6", Aaron. You know, yeah, we wait. It's like waiting for that check in that mail, man. Shoot, I think y'all gonna have to cheer me up into this one. It's just like, okay, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. All right, yeah. I'm talking to you. Yeah, man. You got me. Yeah, I got you. When that check, okay, the check came. Okay, yeah, we back in business, man. Yeah, man, I like this idea. Hey, you got to open up that check first, boy. You got to see them numbers on there, man. All of that smooth car salesman talk ain't going to really work like that. I got from the 210 You are in. 210, you in. Too cool. What's good?
What's good with you, bro?
Not much, man. What you got for the show today?
Hey, so Osa money. So when they move off Osa, you saying they gonna get $80 million back on the books?
I think it's somewhere going to be probably a little south of 80, but it's right around there. Because, the Cowboys, he played on that contract last year. But I just saw an article saying that the Cowboys freed up $80 million. So I just saw the $80 million, So whenever it do not hit on our account, then I'm quite sure we should be able to get things moving.
So what where you at with Crosby before I go into my other point? Where you at with Crosby right now?
Well, I mean, with Crosby, I think that he's the most exciting player that we could possibly get right now. I think that he could be a guy that can be an enforcer, a leader on the team, and an impactful player, a star-studded guy. But will he be ready? Would he be ready, like, for training camp and all of that? No. So it would be more of like an attention thing for the Cowboys. And a lot of people would say, see, look at us giving up first and third for him. But overall, I just think that Crosby bring the results. It's hard to dismiss that part of his demeanor. So that's how I look at Crosby.
So let's go back to last year when after the draft. I think the Cowboys started moving different at that point. And I only say that to say this, like, I think the Cowboys play this, Jerry played this game where he gets you to thinking that we're going to make a move right now. I think we keep our first 2 picks this year. I think we make our selections in this draft. I think in the offseason, I think it's when the Cowboys start making moves, because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I seen us get Pickens after the draft.
Hmm.
You see us getting Pickens after that draft last year?
Yeah, well, altogether, yeah. So where you going? Where you going with it?
So cause my point is, we can possibly wait, take our selection, make all our selections right now, and then wait till after the draft, and then go into the beginning of the year and say, hey, we'll give y'all next year first round pick and third round for 2027 if y'all give us max. And or they might be going after a player right now that we have no idea they're going after, and surprise the hell out of us all.
I mean,
because it makes no sense to move all this money around, and you still haven't got a Pickens deal, and then because technically Pickens will be the only one up outside of the kicker for a contract right now, so it would be no point technically to move all that money around and not make a move, Lo.
It got to be for someone, right? And that's what I'm thinking too. I think that the Cowboys are moving something around for someone. They say they're gonna bust the budget. As long as we continue to hold the feet to the fire, continue to push it, and they're gonna eventually do that big, grandiose busting budget move. Hopefully they do it soon so we can get things going.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just called in and, just say what up and keep doing what you're doing, brother.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. Too cool, man. Thank you for calling in. That's from the 210. Too cool. Yeah, I mean, I love all of the hypotheticals. I love those think pieces, man. And when we hit, man, that's gonna be nice. I love the Lion season too. Everybody got a story to tell about this and that and what solution will be the best one. But for right now, the Cowboys in this trade and in this moment of moving stuff around, it's good to see that the Cowboys are at least trying. And that's what the whole message was for me this morning was, hey, are the Cowboys trying to do things differently than what they did before in the last 20 years or 30 years? And I'm seeing it from my eyes that they are, So there's articles out. Let's say here, Tom Pelissero just said the Cowboys signed Osa to a 4-year, $80 million deal last March. But the Cowboys just then afterwards, they had Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams, who are both all in their extensions. too much money tied up in one position, basically. So this trade free up a lot of space for the Cowboys. So we will see how all of this can really work out, and hopefully this can all work out for our good. Cowboys Nation. Let me see what Jane Slater said. Oh, she's still talking about that.
You know, the Cowboys said that they were interested in Max Crosby, and they had talked about a number of things, but they weren't willing to part with their ones. So when this information was revealed about the physical and Max Crosby being back on the market, my initial question was, okay, the Cowboys must want to get back in here, right? They still need edge help. But I was told from a high-ranking source, no, we're good with what we've done with Rashawn Gary so far. Now, that information, of course, is not that satisfying to a Cowboys fan base that loves the idea of Max Crosby coming to the DFW area. But here's what I would say. Adam Schefter put this out yesterday, and I've been working to independently verifying to what extent. Dr. Daniel Cooper is the Cowboys team doctor. He is a knee specialist. He has taken on several cases of more complicated knees. I mean, Jalen Smith in recent years comes to mind. As Adam Schefter described it, he consulted with the Ravens on those physicals and the MRIs, and that ultimately led to the Ravens stepping away. Now, I've tried to clarify, was he also involved early on? Typically how this thing works, Yam, is once a trade is agreed upon, then the trainers then have permission to exchange the slides and the MRIs. So the sense then is that Dr. Cooper wouldn't have done it then. He would have had to have done it independently for the Ravens. Now, it doesn't seem likely that Dr. Cooper could necessarily share that information with the Cowboys. But the fact that Dr. Cooper consulted and the Ravens walked away, you find yourself wondering if that is what gave the Cowboys some pause here. And I would also argue, I was on the radio this morning talking to the guys at 105.3 The Fan, if they did a physical here in Dallas, gave up 2 once, and they were concerned about where he was in his recovery, would the fan base have been okay with that? I think the issue right now is, as one GM described it to me, he was never going to...
Nah, you know. I think that story is just a story. Ravens had cold feet, you know. That clarity, man. Sometimes, you know, after the morning after you wake up and you realize, man, it's not even worth all of that. It wasn't all of that. I've been there, done that, right? How can I get out of this? Ooh, I found a way. I can get it cheaper with a Trey Hendrickson, right? I keep my 2 first, you know. So that's just what it was, a classic hit it and quit it, right? So they're just for what it is. And, you know, they got a chance to have the Costco sample size and realize, man, it ain't really worth all of that. Give me Trey Hendrickson without the 2 first-round picks being given up. So now when you look at the whole ideology of Crosby back to the Raiders, you have to look at it and say, hey, man, dude, you were celebrating, man. We saw you smoking the stogies and popping the champagne bottles, fam. You don't really want to be here. Where you want to go? Oh, man, we ain't going to be able to pay that. Okay. We will see. If they can work through something, if they can find out something, look, post-trade clarity is a real thing. But if it is for what it is, I think that the Cowboys altogether probably give up one of those 2 first-round draft picks in that third, and then we can really get things moving, right? We traded the 3rd pick, Titans. Are we making more and more moves? No, we traded Solomon Thomas to the Titans, and we get a real late-round draft pick for him. So we getting 2 draft picks today, and we made 2 movements. The Cowboys, man, they are moving differently. You know, I don't foresee them doing the same thing. I got my guy from the 571, D. White. You're live, East Coast Cowboy. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Law?
Not much, man.
God bless you, man. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. I thought we could have kept Osa because now we got a hole in the middle that needs to be filled. So it's like you making like you always say, if you're gonna make a hole or something like that, what you gonna fill it with? And that's the unsureties, because we just don't know what Jerry and Steven plan on doing. They making moves like this, but we just don't know.
We don't know. We gotta wait. We gotta see this cake bake now, and we can see the ingredients. So right now we looking, right, and we saying, hey, when they gonna throw that egg off in there, So and none of these movements, none of these things been egg worthy. You remember last year we're busting eggs all over ourselves when it's egg worthy. I don't see none of these moves being egg worthy, but we are seeing moves being moving on an earlier contingency. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, one thing I can say is, I think we get a second round pick now, right?
For what? For which one?
Do we get a second round pick for Osa, or is that next year?
No, we get a third round draft pick this year.
Oh, we got a third round. Oh, so we didn't have a second and a third?
No. Hey, shoot, if they gave us a second and a third, man, I have all type of different energy going. But no, it was just a straight up third. Yeah.
Oh, man.
If it was second and a third, then I say yes, the 49ers finally. now I'm not moving. I'm moving a whole lot different, boy. We be talking about, boy, we would have doggone AI having Jerry Jones walking around with nuts first around this mug. But nah, it's just a third. Yeah.
Yeah, we be all smoking some cigars.
Oh yeah, man. Shoot, I'll be. Shoot. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, keep doing your thing, man. God bless you, man. And hopefully when this season start up, man, me and my boy, we going to come by there and check you out, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's from the 571. All right, man. So, yeah, that's two different worlds, right? All right, I got my brother, man, from another mother, man, from the 215. You're live, man, with me. Glenn out of Philly.
What's going on, Law? What's going on, babe? Man. Long time no talk.
Yeah, long time, man. You been on vacation mode, man.
Yeah, man. I've been traveling. I've been coming in with the on the chats and putting the thumbs up. So always likes up, even if I can't call you. Always got the likes up,
man.
Brother.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
And thank you for the non-pause yesterday. You had a non-pause. You said, I want some of that bush. Give me that bush. I'm like, wait. No pause at all.
Well, yeah, you're right.
give me that bush. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. Yeah.
I got a couple of things. It's been a while. First and foremost, thanks for talking Rico off the ledge the other day. My man was on the ledge, and you spun that back around. You said, wait, this is the first 3 hours. What are you?
Jeez.
And he's not getting that much better, and this, that, and Rico's like, other teams are getting better, and yada, yada, yada. You spun it around. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Rico was on the bridge. Rico, peace, brother. Everything's cool, my man.
Yeah.
I knew Osa was going as soon as we signed that nose tackle. That's the guy that the previous caller just said we don't have anyone in the middle now. That's why they signed that boy. So I knew Osa was going to be gone. Hate to see him go. But why does everyone want Overshown to be gone? I don't understand this. We have a small sample size of Overshown, but we saw what this young man can do.
Yeah,
he reacts to the ball. He's intelligent. He's a beast. We finally got the Agent Zero. We campaigned for that. Finally got it, and now people want him to go on. I don't understand. Can you please explain if you understand?
Well, I thought that was first Osa, but man, this is a contract year for the Agent Zero demo. So I think that this should be the year he fit the mold, and hopefully he can show us something and get things moving and grooving. This system will absolutely work for him. So I have no qualms with Overshown. Overshown is the future.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I don't understand the chat. Everybody talking about get rid of. I don't get it at all.
Right.
But like 100 Grand said, let the cake bake. But I came in the chat late. So what did we get for Solomon? What round did we get?
I haven't gotten that or received that update yet. I'm waiting to see.
Oh, okay.
But they said a late round draft pick, so maybe a fifth or a sixth. I would love a fifth. I ain't gonna complain about that.
Okay. Two more questions. I'll let you go. One, what time are you coming on daily? Because you on like every 3 hours, but I don't know when you on because I don't get a notification. What's up with YouTube that's not notifying? Do you know what's up with that?
Man, I need to have me a direct time frame. We working on that for the near future, but I don't have a direct set time frame. But just hit that notification, man. You know how it goes, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Love what you're doing always. Love everything that you're doing. Stay positive. I see sometimes you get a little bit down, but we all go through it. Chat, we love you. Law, we love you. Go Cowboys. And I can't wait till September. And you know me, I'm going to be on Dak. You know what? If he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, you know I don't sugarcoat it, dog.
Yes, indeed.
So
let's
get through this draft. Let's get through this summer, and let's go Cowboys.
Yes, indeed. All right, good. That's my guy from the 215. He gonna Sarah Jane Dak if he don't fool around, get back and get things going. All right. So with that being said, people are saying that it's a seventh, man. He can be optimistic, said, shoot, a fifth, that would be crazy, man. We will all take a fifth, but it's the 7th round draft pick for Solomon Thomas. Okay, yeah. All right, so I got my guy, man, from the 979, but when I held that 9, all I can see with my mama's eyes. Come on with it, man. Come on with it, bro. What's good with you?
Man, come on with it, man. Man, I'll be honest with you, Law. I literally just tuned in.
Okay.
But yeah, I saw the news about Osa, and then I saw Solomon Thomas. I don't get it. I mean, well, I guess it's for calories.
Right. You could swap from the
salad.
Yeah. Kissing sisters at that point.
I mean, yeah, man. So like,
a swap? Like, come on.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, what are we doing, man? Like, what they doing this for, man? Other than for salary cap issue, to get some money. But I mean, it's like, man, they gonna make some. It's the same crap, man. Like it's like first it was selectively aggressive, then it was all in. Now it's busting the budget. It's probably like the top 3 best slogans that Jerry Jones, and I'm being sarcastic when I say best slogans.
Yeah.
You know, so like, man, it's just like I already had a bad feeling that they weren't gonna do much, you know, and it's like I'm not trying to be negative about this whole thing. You know, I don't want to sound like one of them kind of fans, but I'm worried that they're gonna set Christian Parker up. I thought they're gonna mess with this dude's reputation, man. It's like we done missed out on a bunch of folks, man. Like,
well, DP, let me add this in then, because these all could be CP moves, right? Getting people on the team with familiarity from what he knows. He knows the Jalen Thompson. He knows P.J. Locke. And from what I'm hearing, he had relations with Gary. So everybody that's here, pretty much, he got his fingerprints. So if he had the gun and he squeezed down on the trigger, we can't put the body on someone else. This right here is all on him, man. So at this point, hey, I'm just sitting back saying, okay, young kid, you better get it right, because he don't have multiple chances, man. He got a short leash. Somebody better tell him.
You know what, Law? You got a point. I cannot argue on that. I did not know that he had familiarity with Rashawn Gary. I did not know that. So I appreciate you letting me know on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm same way with you. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be on the short leash. I hope he knows what he's doing. I don't think it can't get any worse than from what we've seen last season out of this defense. You know,
right.
How good are they going to be? I don't know. Hopefully we can get to like at least 20th, as far as ranking wise. But I mean, me personally, beggars can't be choosers now when it comes to free agency. Me personally, I think they should look at Joey Bosa. And I'm not saying it because I expect him to get 10 sacks on the season, but the one thing that I did look at was that I think he led the NFL as far as forced fumbles. I think he forced about 5 or something like that, and he, along with him having like 7 or 8 sacks. So I think that's decent production.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying bring him in for a cup of coffee and see what you can possibly get, things of that nature, because, it's not like we're going to get any high-level guys at this point. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said that they were out on the whole Max Crosby thing. At least I saw James Slater reported that. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not expecting them to be like, okay, let's take a look. I don't see that happening.
Right.
And so I guess they're going to lean into this whole draft thing. So so we'll see, man. I mean, I still don't quite understand why they would trade Osa to the 49ers, because that's a team that,
Well, before I let you go, DP, they traded him to the Niners due to the simple fact that it's freed up some money. It was a money financial move.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had 3 guys tied up and getting 20 plus.
Okay. No, like I don't have an issue with I guess with them trading him. It's just like I guess I was looking at it as, because Dallas, they've had trouble beating the 49ers for the last couple of years. I guess, and I think they play the 49ers this year. I could be wrong on that. So I guess that's just the way I was looking at it. But you definitely got a point with the whole salary cap thing. But again, I appreciate you giving me a chance to speak, Lord. Thank you.
No doubt, man. That's DP from the 979, man. I mean, business as usual, right? Yeah, sometimes you got to dance with the devil, and that's just what it is. You got to do that. That's business, right? If I open up a business, I ain't going to only sell to one side of the people. I'm selling to everybody, even if I like them or if I don't. Everybody come get your donuts, Krispy Kreme. If that light come on, ooh-wee, it's people breaking their necks to get to that Krispy Kreme. I got the creams and the dreams. Come get your donuts. Hey, I got Poindexter from the 409. What's on your mind? Talk to me.
Hey, man, just tapping in with you. I'm at work, and I just turned on my phone, and, you just answered my question. I was asking, what kind of move was it? Was it free up some cap and stuff and everything like this?
Mm-hmm.
I've always lamented about moves in a... Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here. You all right?
All right, check this out. Well, I got a ping. But
okay.
I was just talking about before, making moves in March, and it looks like, we don't know the plan, but at least they getting on the phones this year. It's
right.
Like it used to be we was waiting for somebody to call us, and the players they got, that means they went out and got these players. These wasn't players that was in the news and everything like this here. They went and they wanted specific players, and they went out there and got them. So y'all don't know the plan, but at least they doing something. The thing is that sometimes we can say, hey, we want this, we want that. See, because that's how I feel about God, because sometimes God, I can ask him for one thing, and he'll give me something that I need more. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
So we don't know the plan. Maybe they're going to get what they need, during this time. And then they can go into the draft. And, like you say, don't go to the buffet hungry. You hear what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
well.
Don't shop while you're hungry,
Right. I'm going to the buffet hungry now.
Exactly what the plan is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it all mixed up.
Yeah, man. I'm going to that buffet starving, man. It could be good. Hey, when you're hungry, Golden Corral gonna taste good.
Man, look.
I'm going to Golden Corral.
I never get
on
that
the empty belly.
Straight, man,
yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
At least, since you say don't bring sand to the beach, I understand it. But I get your analogy. Yeah.
Okay, but they got all. You remember the old what is it? There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Right. More than one way to skin it. Yep.
Right, you've heard that one.
Right.
There's more than one way to skin a cat. My question is, who out there skinning cats?
Hey. Boy, you clever boy, you. Yeah, who you skinning cats
Oh, man,
for?
come on.
Hey, man, I got you, man. Come on, boy.
You don't win love about the skin cat. Okay, I understand.
Oh, man. Hey, man. Lord have mercy, man.
Oh, man. Look, we went on the wrong tangent, okay? We went on the wrong. But as I said, man, I'm liking that they making moves in March. At least they're out here running and getting on the phones and getting players, acquiring players. Not the players that we hear in the news, but the players they think that's gonna make this team better. So we're gonna as we have the analogy now, we're gonna let the cake bake.
Let the cake bake, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Let us hear it, man.
How about them?
Shout out to my guy, Point Dexter, man. Jeez, man. Wow. All right, man. I got from the 562-240, hold tight, man. From the 562, you're live.
What's up, Laura? How you doing, bro?
Man, doing great, man. Can't complain.
Bro, I enjoy playing Dexter right there, man. He's a pretty funny dude.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, man. I think we need to get. I don't know about the Max Crosby thing, but I think if we get trade up somehow, and I'm thinking like, who do we have relationships with? What teams we have relationships with that are in front of us to either get Bain or the guy from Texas Tech, the other edge.
David Bailey.
Think Bailey, right? Bailey. Yeah. So I'm wondering, man, if behind the scenes, we're talking to Dan Quinn with Washington. I mean, because he has some of the players on his defense, but with us, so he's pretty familiar with some of the players. Maybe he's interested in somebody. And we could, maybe we could trade with him. And I'm thinking about the offensive coordinator we had, the young guy, the young little whiz kid.
Hold tight. I got
a
super chat.
Law the Jones family is goofy. Don't like the Osa trade. Not optimistic at all for next season, no matter who they draft.
My guy Jay Diz is still upset about all of this. Explain after this call. But yeah, go ahead, fam.
Yeah. I was just wondering, the offensive coordinator we had with the Philly, was Super Bowl with Philly, offensive coordinator. Now he's with the Saints, head coach with the Saints now.
Kellen Moore. Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore. So we have relationships there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if possible, if it may be possible, because I think both of those teams have picks ahead of us.
So what you're saying is bar credibility with the possibility of connections, with familiarity of the Saints and the Washington team. Maybe they'll be willing to work with us on a deal. As far as moving up, is that what you're saying, basically?
Yes, sir. Okay. I think probably more with Dan Quinn, because I don't know how many players we still have.
That he would like to get.
That Kellen Moore was coaching, on the offensive side.
I can only think of from a defensive aspect, that Ron Bland, maybe a player swap or something like that. I don't know. But far as offensively, of course, Kellen Moore been here for a long time, so he probably still know Jalen Tolbert if he's still here. I don't see anything worthy for what we have in order to move up with. My biggest thing would be is probably you reach out to Pittsburgh Steelers and say, hey, we got Jake Ferguson. Or we got a schoolmaker, to Mike McCarthy. Maybe that could be a situation from a player swap or trade.
What pick do the Steelers have?
I don't know what pick they have this year. I'm quite sure they had the 21st pick. We had the 20th. So
right. So I think we need to get at least to the top 8, 9 at least. Maybe I think to have a chance at those two dudes.
No doubt, man. We are definitely, man, see what all we can work around and get. But, man, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. Let me hear you say it, fam.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? How about them, man? I got from the 240, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Hey, how about them Cowboys? Law Nation, what's up, man? You know what? I like the moves, man. I'm not mad at the Osa trade.
Yeah.
The Thomas trade. I like them. I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see a trend with the Cowboys these last 2 years under Shoddy of how they've been moving offensively and defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember last year when we did the tampering, while everybody was signing the big fish, we signed Javonte Williams.
Mm.
Everybody was like, WTF on that. Turns out that was a good pick for us. So I think the Cowboys, now they're doing the same thing on the defensive side. We went after Jalen Thompson, tampering period. We knew, and Cowboys fans were upset last year because they know we still had a need at wide receiver. I think what they're doing is because they don't like the bid for these guys, they're going back to the rosters of other teams and they're trading and addressing these needs as opposed to getting into bidding wars with other teams. So at least when you get in a bidding, when you trade for the guy, you already know he's guaranteed. You don't have to do no contract negotiation. You might have to rework the contract or restructure, but you don't have to get into a bidding war. So I'm starting to see that's what they're doing with certain positions. So, I don't know. I like what they're doing. I'm not really mad at it. It's like a wait and see type of thing right now for me.
Right.
But that's, we know we missed out on. I know Cowboys fans, we were all pissed that they didn't make no play at Devontae Adams or Cooper Kupp. We just wanted hope at the time and turn the page. Now we got George Pickens. So I feel like they're doing the same thing for Christian Parker on the defensive side that they did with Shoddy. They had their priorities, and now, our priorities is, Jalen Thompson was his priority. I feel like we get our depth and our rotation players. So I know everybody was pissed with Sam Williams and the guy from the Chargers, but those were the depth and rotation. But the front office and their coaching staff know that there's a glaring hole at that middle linebacker and another pass rusher. So I feel like they're doing work behind the scenes, but we just got to, I guess, the new saying on is bake the cake, right? So I guess we got to wait on that. But that's how I think they're moving.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed, man. So let's see what this cake tastes like, man, and in a few weeks, man, or months. But appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
I appreciate you, Law Nation. Y'all take care, man.
Amen, man. Appreciate that, man. I will say this, though, to all of this, we don't know, man. The Cowboys operating differently. And it is for what it is. I got from the 603 Cowboys, Roy from the 603. Talk to me, man.
Law, what's going on, man? I haven't talked to you in so long, man.
I know, right?
I looked at one of your clips, man, and it looked like you were giving a eulogy over Usa, man. It was like I was ready to go put on my black suit and a white shirt, man. And I said, man, but I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad he's gone. He's too small, man. He's a good player, but he's too small for this game. If you remember what Christian Parker said in the interview, he said it. He told you what he was going to do. We're going to stop the run, number one.
Right.
Number two, get after quarterback.
Right.
So stopping the run requires bigger defensive tackles, bigger defensive lines. You got to stop the run. And so that's where I'm happy he's gone, because he was too small in that for this game. He's overpaid to be a rotational player. So hey, let's move on. I'm looking forward to this. Maybe we can get Ferguson out of here. Maybe we can get him out of there. Ship him off to Pittsburgh or somewhere. Schoonmaker too. Put handcuffs and let them go together there and work for McCarthy.
Most certainly, man.
Otherwise,
Yeah. Most certainly.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, man. You got the gun. Gotta get the gun out. Glove compartment. Yeah. Let's good with you, man? The boy. The sounds of soft souls and hits and oldies. The whisper hour. Yeah. Boy. We're jamming. You're listening to the sounds of soft souls. The whisper hour. The Cowboys after dark. Who will the Cowboys be? Where will they go? Stay tuned. Out of the nights that cover me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank God for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutches of circumstances, I have not failed. I got from the 209. You're live on the nation, man. Talk to me. What's good with you, man?
Hey, what up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Man, Lord, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a little disappointed, man. I'm a little disappointed. But the only way this can make sense, though,
What's
the only way
going
this makes sense is if you use that third round pick to get, like, another player that can play down, like another, like, corner or linebacker or something like that, with some other assets. That's
Okay.
the only way this right here can make sense.
Okay.
But right now, though, man, bro, like, we traded to an op, man. We should have, like, got us some op compensation, you know what I mean? We should have got, like, a third and a fourth or probably, like, a second-round pick out of that, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't mind saying Osa, but to the Niners, though?
To the Niners, though? Come on with it, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I saw a guy, man. I just want to hear your thoughts about that, about what I said right there. Like, could we be able to use that third-round pick to get our asset that could play now? Like, you know, like nickel corner or a linebacker or something like that. Like a veteran linebacker.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Hey, call me back, man, when you land that helicopter, man. Appreciate you for calling in, fam.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man. That's one of our billionaire callers, man. He's flying around from the 209. If y'all can tell where that area code is at. Yeah, I got from the 206-585. Hold it tight. But I got for the 206. You're live.
What up, Lord?
What's good,
Hey,
bro?
Jay, what's up, bro?
Not much,
Hey,
man.
I got a Bear fan with me, too. I got a Chicago Bear fan with me.
Okay, shout out to him, man.
Go Bears, go Bears.
Oh, my. You know. Wait, he really do got a Bears guy, you know.
Yeah, I got a Bear fan.
The Bears.
He love his Bears. Hey, I got to give him credit, though.
Mm.
But he lost his linebacker and a few players. But to get back to us, hey, I like what we doing. I hear the Crybaby fans, them same players ain't never won nothing for us. Now, and the Cowboy fans, we get, look, my fraternity brother coming here getting some big nasties in this middle so them DNs can eat. The only thing you missing now is that middle linebacker. Once you get that middle linebacker on that team, and they're going to drop some, man, they finna eat. The Cowboy defense is going to be top. Watch what I tell you. And look, my fraternity brother came there, said these guys are okay. They too little, man. Jerry, that's why y'all getting ran over. That's why you getting ran over. Now you got Big Nasty from San Diego that don't move.
Right.
And I got my boy Grant and Williams. Man, come on. 2 Pro Bowlers? Man, and the DN? Man, we finna eat. You Cowboy fans, y'all not happy about what they doing. Y'all goofy. You are goofy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out. And me and my man was telling the key. No, me and you already said it. I said, I told him, I know Jerry be doing goofy stuff, but sometimes the key is the goofiness. If you make the playoffs, it's a new season. It's not about the coaching, what Law you always been saying, and it's about the players. The top 7 teams that make the playoffs every year, that's all you need to do if you can get in that tournament. And whoever coached the best and whatever player played the best, that's who win the Super Bowl.
No doubt, man.
They ain't got nothing to goof and goofball. He can do the goofy. Me and you used to him. Y'all know the fans are, oh, Jerry, oh man, what is he doing?
Yeah.
No, we had these. I ain't gonna call the players no bums, but they too little. They light in the ass. We got some dogs. Woof, woof, woof.
No doubt, man.
I love it.
Yeah, but
hey, we gonna get some more dogs. But we have
in
to
closing,
get some linebackers.
in closing,
Let's get some linebackers. Draft real good. And my newbie brother, don't listen to these dumb fans because they're going to have us be mediocre every year and worrying about one player.
Yes, indeed.
I'll go get Clowney now. Or get your boy, the boy from Buffalo that got left at the end? Y'all just talking about. Number 97.
Okay, appreciate you, man. Yeah.
You know the brothers.
Yeah.
Get one of them.
Yeah,
Be ready to go, bro.
The Ball brothers, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man, for calling.
Ain't no Ball brothers.
Let me hear you say it, fam.
How about them Cowboys? Let's go. Salute.
Yes, indeed.
Look at my African American over here.
Yes, indeed. Boy, if we get Bosa, I'm going to have to get up here and say, born in the USA. Born in the USA. Every time I see them Bosa brothers, man, that's who he talking about. Hell yeah, man. I know who he talking about. Those brothers. Okay, all right. All right. I got from the 585. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what's going on, Lord Nation? What's going on, Cowboys Nation?
Not much, Tariq, man. What you got for them?
Yeah, I thought about it. You know what I mean? At first, I made a reaction to it. I didn't like the fact that they traded him to San Francisco because I hate San Francisco. I don't want to do nothing to help that bum-ass team out in any kind of way, and especially Eberflus. I don't want to help them out at all. Okay, we got a third round draft pick, so I got to kind of deal with that. You know, that's cool or whatever, but like I said, man, I just I'd have loved it to have been out of the NFC period. I'd have rather him been somewhere totally different over in the AFC side of the game. But he went to our rivals. I guess we do business with him a little bit too. So
hold tight. We got a super chat right quick, Reek.
At Quentin Warner C1's $5. Guys, you could not keep all three at that position for that price point. It's about production. I would expect more production at a $80 mil price point.
You're right, man. Hey, Reek, you know what?
Yeah.
And this is what Dr. Q is basically saying in the super chat is that the money, the financial side of this deal is better than the third round draft pick. We're going to see the Cowboys being able to make a move with the money and plus the pick. So technically, this is a 2-for-1, right? We traded away Osa, who we had a surplus at that spot, and then we gain financial principles back on our side, and we get a third round draft pick. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so I get that part of the game. You know what I mean? They can try to make a move on somebody or a couple players. My thing is like this.
Hold,
I'm gonna sit
hold.
back
I got another super chat. Hold tight.
At I_bust_ with _Johnson Johnson $5. We budget busting law.
Man, appreciate that. They just busting the budget right there, fam. It's crazy. In a good way, but 585, you're live with me, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, Law. Like I said, man, I guess a lot of us just got to sit back and watch what the ending result is going to be with these Cowboys. Hopefully we build a dog defense. That's all I really care about. Just building on the defense that we have. But at the same time, if we're going to be, we got all big boys in the middle. Then at the same time too, you know, we get dogs for linebackers and a couple of corners. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Build the defense up to be the best they could be. You know what I mean? At least middle of the pack defense, and I'm cool with it because I think that we can win. We can win with a middle of the pack defense, and hopefully they draft right. That's all I already got to say though.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for calling in, fam. Good call from you too, by the way. Yeah, good call from my guy, man. 585. That's Reek. Yeah, man. Jeez, man. Oh my goodness. All right. So at the end of the day, we busting it right over here, man. Oops, wrong.
Another one.
We got it, baby.
Again.
Yeah, let's go.
Again.
Now we over here, man. Cowboys, we operating differently as we all can see. I got from the 469, what's on your mind? But hold tight, 469, hold tight. We got a super chat from Dr. Q. Let him say what he got to say.
At Quentin Warner C1's $5. I think OSA is a smart person. They just don't let people into UCLA. Top 5 academic school. However, I believe he's been playing out of position.
Yeah, you're right. He has been definitely playing out of position. You're right on that one, man. So many things we can uncover here. Thank you so much for that super chat. I got from the 469, what's on your mind?
What's up, Lord? How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
How about them? You see, I feel that what's going on in free agency right now, I feel like the free agents that's left, we don't even really need them. I feel like every hole will be filled in the draft. We got some dogs coming out in the draft. And I feel that the Cowboys, they're going to draft about 2 linebackers in the draft, about 2 corners in the draft, and maybe they may go 1, maybe 1 offensive play in the draft, but I really do feel like that 2 linebackers, 2 corners, and maybe 1 defensive end coming out in the draft. And also as well, many dogs get overlooked in the draft because of the college team they probably played for, and Cowboys good in finding them undrafted free agents. So I feel like everything is going to be addressed during the draft, after the draft. So I feel like they don't need to just move too fast right now until after, because you can still make trades, during the season. So that's what Jerry, that's what he like to do anyway. He like to he don't want to spend too much too early. He want to see how the team looking during the season in case of emergency, in case of an injury. So he can make the necessary trades that he need to. So I feel like right now the offense is capable enough, and we got the pieces right now for the offense to really carry us. And we have a good enough defense right now, solid enough to where they can still hold us to the point where mid-season we can really see where we at and see the necessary trades that we need to. And then it's all the way to the bowl from there. We going to the bowl, like Jerry said. The team that he putting together, it's not just for 1 Super Bowl. This for multiple, 2, 3.
Come on, with it. He trying to catch up. He trying to catch up with the guy in New England. Yeah, you're right. So let's go, man. Hey, I'm gonna call you the carrier of the spoon. I'm gonna give you the spoon so we can stir this Kool-Aid, fam. Yeah,
let's stir it up.
Let's stir it up, man. How about them, baby? I'm bringing out spoons this year, y'all. I'm gonna bring some spoons to the table for sure, and I'm gonna anoint my guy Brandon the spoon. I think that's your name. Hold on, don't leave yet, Brandon. What's your name, fam? Let me lock you in. What's your name, fam?
Yeah, this is Brandon from
you are Brandon. Okay, hold on. Let me lock you in because we got so many Brandons, man. Okay, I got you locked in, Brandon. Appreciate you for calling in.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. I anoint and I award him a spoon. Brandon will be a spoon carrier. All right. So we're looking for more stirrers, man. When I say the spoons, I mean it too. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get me one right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold tight for me, right quick.
I just wanna run it up. Can we check or something? I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up. Count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives. Need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside.
I'm out.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I'm.
All right, I'm back. I now anoint you guys with the spoon. So whenever I pour this out, you see I got the aerodynamics, got the breathable stuff that can get the Kool-Aid really stirring good for you. So yes, I anoint my guy, the spoon carrier, for the Cowboys, the stirrer of the Kool-Aid. All right, I got from the 202, you're live on the nation, Big Amish.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yo. Let's get them going.
Yes, indeed.
What does your brother think of the Osa deal?
He sent me a voice note. I can't wait to listen to it. He's very excited about the Osa deal. He said, I knew the Cowboys could do Cowboys thing. So what they're doing is they're looking at him as a dynamic player on their end for a third-round deal for them. They're not even looking at the money.
I agree. I think he needed newer pastures, especially if they were thinking this way on him. And I think he's going to do well, but not on our team, though. We play at 49ers. We don't want them to play.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to think of what's going on, to be honest with you. I'm basically in limbo until they pull some impactful trades, and I'll give them time. But if the Joneses are going to play Jones stuff, we're going to get that bull milk. We don't want that bull milk anymore.
Definitely don't want that.
But we'll give him time till training camp. Let him put all the pieces, and if he's going to pull some trades, and maybe that last piece in the beginning of the season, you do one last trade. But we got to see progress, not just getting decent players. You got to get impactful players. That's all I got to say, really.
No doubt, man. No doubt, bro.
And I'll leave you with one more. How about them Cowboys?
Yo, that's my guy, man. Big Amish. He was the last one. There was someone else in there, but Big Amish, he was the last caller. Appreciate everybody, man, for rocking with the nation. We'll give the phone lines open for a few more minutes here. Let's see. Cowboys, for those who don't know, they have made a trade, two trades, by the way. Today, Solomon Thomas, I meant to say, for a swap of the 7th-round draft pick. And I guess that frees up some money, so that's more of a financial move, save some dollars. And then ultimately, they traded away Odighizuwa for a 3rd-round draft pick. One can argue the financial side sounds better than the actual trade. So we will see how that all materialized down the stretch. Cowboys Nation, I appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. If we left anyone super chat out, I apologize, but I appreciate you guys so much for your support and your understanding. Appreciate everybody, man, for being parts of these type of conversations. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter, we will have more and more details, film works and film reviews as well on the players that's here, the new guys that's here. Stay tuned, Cowboy Nation. I know that a lot of these guys are not needle movers, but a lot of these guys are guys that we can sit back and say maybe down the stretch that we can do something with these guys on a higher level, and then we can all pull out our spoons and stir this Kool-Aid. You get what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation? That's all the time that I have for this moment. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to the Cowboys Nation. Remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, time to run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, time to run it up. 9 out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Come on.
I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Can't call me lazy,
Put
baby.
in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Come on, let's get them 6.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
bust, come on,
run it up. I wake up,
Law.
thumb down, notch.
Nation.
No drip, this time to run it up. No sleep, no rest.
Shout out to your Bama boy. What we gonna tell him?
Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out
to the draft, baby.
I call up Nigeria, come through.
Shout out to your recluse.
Those London boys
cool.
Don't come to play, you should get
James.
worried. One false move, find yourself they getting buried.
Yeah.
This with the devil, used to love playing those games.
Yeah.
Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to
my name, baby. Bust the budget.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, that check. No
look at my African American over here.
Come on.
No sleep, no rest.
Yeah. DJ Law in the building, baby.
Stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, that check. No drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I tell them run it up.
Oh, boy. Yeah. The longest outro in the land. Shout out time. Appreciate everybody, man. Put down where you from. Shout out to Bama boy. Shout out to you, Khalil. Appreciate you, Small 9981. Appreciate you, the Thrasher. Thank you. Come on with it, baby. Mama said that there'll be days, literally, just like this.
Take a drag of my cigarette.
Come on.
Breathe me out, breathe you in. Yeah. Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you.
So it look like I'm around you. I ain't trying
Don't let the street lights
to use some advice. Feel free to talk to me.
You know it's dangerous to go alone.
They can come closer than
let the street
Shout out to you, Josh Brown, 1311.
I'll follow wherever you go. Whatever you do.
Shame.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short. If we offended anyone today, just please be sure to charge it to my beard, not my heart. And another one.
And another one.
Oh, look at.
Are you?
Yes, Sarah, all in one. Don't let the street lights all alone. You know it's dangerous.
Shout out to Sam Williams. The 903. I see you, East Texas in the building. I be your player too. I'll follow wherever you go.
Whatever you do, play it too. This is where we all do. This is where we fight. If a paper
The longest outro in the land. Brought to you by Odighizuwa, Solomon, Temple, Thomas. And last but not least, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. Shout out to Mexico. I see you, Cowboy Mac 1419. And remember, you're listening to nothing but
rain can fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short.
You merely adopted the dark.
Please come.
I was born in it.